Not just the high schoolers that she taught at Cathedral High School, or the students that she took on trips either through People to People, but also the little ones that she loved at St. Francis when she worked with them, and still continues this day.
I spent 35 years in education, and I had the opportunity to observe hundreds and hundreds of teachers in the classrooms. And the overwhelming majority of those people were dedicated professionals. But then there was that small group, that few, and I'm talking 2 or 3, that reached the level that Myriam Mansell reached. The dedication and the passion and the artistry of the way she taught students and brought enthusiasm to what she did was special. And that alone makes her deserving of a Golden Crusader Award.
Myriam gets a gold medal in my life. And I'm not exaggerating a bit. She's an amazing person, inside out, a beautiful person, a gorgeous woman, intelligent and humble. Where do you get that combination? It's so rare.
And I have to tell you that people receive awards like this Golden Crusader, and it's an honor. I have to take this the other direction and say, what you've just done for the Golden Crusader Award has made it a special award, because from now on, everybody else has to know that Myriam Mansell is also on that list. She received that award.
She used to talk about her trips to Colombia with her students, a role model for everyone. It was for me, and she is my role model. She's my sister, my Colombian sister. I
remember in our attempts at the diversity and the inclusiveness, there was we wanted to make a pin for every student to wear after they'd been a part of it. And we had to come up with what we had to say on the pin. Do you remember the pin at all? The pin said, because it's the right thing to do. That's what Myriam was.
She was an amazing teacher. She is an amazing teacher. She is that teacher that you hope your son or daughter or your grandchild has the opportunity to have in their classroom. She cares deeply about her students. Not only does she care about their academics, but she cares more deeply about who they are as a person. And she cares deeply about their responsibility to greater humanity. I remember the first time I went on a service trip project with her and my daughter, Rebecca. We went to Guatemala. And Myriam spends an awful lot of time with her students preparing them for the trip. One of the pieces that she explains to the students and she expects out of them is that you're not going to go down to some place for service and think that they're looking for pity, because that's not what it's about. You're there to learn from them as they are to receive from you. So we're in Bogota, and we're in a community that is surrounded by railroad. There's large garbage dump, piles of garbage around because it's close to a dump. And we see children playing on the dumps, the piles. And we see that they're living out of these cardboard or metal corrugated homes with all the wires that are just coming from all different places so that they can have a little bit of pleasure with TV in their spaces. And my daughter Rebecca is looking around and she is seeing all of this, and she begins to get tears starts welling up in her eyes. Myriam goes over to Rebecca, she whispers in her ear, she pulls her off to the side, and she said, "I expect you to stop crying now. This is not what they need to see from you."
We've talked so many times about teaching, the quality of teaching, what works the best, and even though she didn't teach at a university, I admire her so much. She has she has so much experience, and she's so learned about teaching.
She's a woman who gave and continues to give from the deepest part of her heart and soul to make this world a better place and to help us understand our contributions and our responsibilities to humanity. It isn't just about who I am and what I want, but it's also about what can I give, what can I do, and how do I become a part of other communities? Because I just don't go to a community and give of myself and think I've done my service. It is, what do I learn from the people in the communities that I'm in? It's about, what do they give me when I walk away from that?
No, I got to do things with Myriam that were above and beyond the normal school day, not just for principals, but way beyond for a high school teacher. And we would speak at these different civic organizations, and I would get up and I would talk about the school and the things that we were doing and what we were trying to make happen, and then Myriam would get up. And I swear to God that there were people that were writing checks to whatever Myriam wanted to do before she finished speaking. I was a poor person in education, and I was getting ready to write a check. I mean, she was gifted at letting you know what was important.
She comes in at a point where she, as teacher, teaches you the science of Spanish, the art of Spanish, and she has high expectations. Mediocrity is not something that she's going to accept. Just like she's not going to accept a no from you. If she's asking you for something, you better be thinking about how you're going to make that happen, because she's already made it happen, and she's really just coming to talk it through with you. It's not about asking for approval.
You know, sometimes they name awards after the people. It could become the Myriam Mansell Award. She's that special in what she did and what she continues to do. In fact, can I give you one more story? And they'll edit this out, so you're not going to hear it. But after I had retired, and I'm not sure if Myriam had retired yet or not, she bumped into my wife, and she asked, "Well, what's Tom doing?" And Julie said, "Well, he golfs a lot, and he reads a lot, and he goes to the gym a lot." And Julie came home and she said, "Myriam said, really? Tom golfs a lot, reads a lot, and goes to the gym. So he's not doing anything." So 2 weeks later, Julie and I started a radio show, or became broadcasters on a radio show where we read for the blind for the next 10 years. That's the Myriam effect, okay? So to Myriam, and this is dictated to by my youngest son, Hola, Señora Mansell, muy bueno.
Myriam, I am so proud to congratulate you on receiving the Golden Crusader Award. I don't know of anyone more deserving than you are. A woman who has given decades, and I know you don't like to think about it in decades because you're still only 39 years old, but a woman who has given more than anyone could ever imagine, both to Cathedral, to our community, and internationally. Congratulations, dear friend.
I was a colleague of Myriam Mansell's, and that is a source of great pride for me. I was somebody that got to work with Myriam.
Thank you, Myriam, for being you. You are a blessing in my life, and I thank God for having you in my life. God bless you. Thank you.
Señora Mansell, nos enseñaste y nos inculcaste que el lenguaje incluye y representa culturas, historias, sueños y futuros, de pueblos, de familias, de seres humanos todos.
Myriam, as so many of us love calling you, thanks for all the love and the hope and the joy and the fun that you have brought to so many of us. You are one amazing human, my friend. Blessings.
Hola, Señora. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. This is well deserved. You're truly special, and I wish you all of the best.
Felicidades, Señora Mansell. Congratulations. Gracias por todo. Thank you for everything. Te amamos. We love you. So happy for you. Congratulations.
Señora Mansell, me regalaste un amor fuerte del castellano. Y cuando pienso en español, la tuya es la voz que oigo. Mucho cariño. Gracias, señora Mansell. Gracias por insistir que con ganas todo es posible. Gracias por vivir plenamente tu compromiso a la educación, por creer en tus estudiantes. Nos abriste camino y unos pasos a seguir por delante. Este idioma ahora forma parte de mi ser, es elemento de mi identidad.
Hola, señora. I just wanted to say a big thank you for being one of my best teachers I've ever had in my life. You taught me so much more than just Spanish and changed my out view of how I look at different cultures and people in the world. And I would not be the same person if it weren't for you. Thank you so much.
Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Congratulations, Señora Mansell. They told me I only have 15 seconds to congratulate you, and that's just not enough time to thank you for helping me become a Spanish major, helping me be able to communicate with people from all over the world. Your dedication to your students and to teaching is unparalleled, and that's probably my time, so I got to get back to writing my English version of the new song I wrote called Veinte Vientes. Now I just have to figure out what rhymes with stomach of a cow.